This setup is the best in slot. Of course, if you don't have a Slayer task for blue dragons or Vorkath, replace the Slayer Helm and Torture with a Serpentine Helm and a Solve Amulet Enchanted. On the same note, if you don't have the best in slot gear, feel free to downgrade to what you can afford. For example, replace AVERNIC Defender with a Dragon Defender. The first thing when it comes to moonwalking is to identify where Vorkath's poison splats land. Now that we see the position of the poison splats, we have to do the moonwalk. The trick is to move back at least 2 squares by clicking behind your character, followed by clicking on Vorkath. After you click on Vorkath, take notice of when your XP counter pops up. This is when you need to immediately click behind you again. Let's see this in action. Something to keep in mind is to not walk further than 3 squares, because you will miss out on some hits. Knowing when to restore your health is important. The only times you should be restoring your health is when you are lower HP than Vorkath's max hit, when you are frozen in place by the zombified ice dragonfire, or when the fight ends. So what are Vorkath's max hits? The only hits that matter are Vorkath's normal attacks. The melee, ranged, and magic attacks all have a max hit of 32. That means if you are lower than 32 HP, you should always be eating up past that number. The high damage Dragonfire, the quick fire barrage during the poison phase, and the zombified ice dragonfire phase all can have their damage avoided. The best time to eat during the zombified ice dragonfire phase is when Vorkath shoots out the zombie, and immediately after you cast Crumble Undead. Finally, some other things to look out for during the fight to maximize your efficiency is conserving prayer. For example, you have the opportunity to save some prayer points during the zombified ice dragonfire phase and the quick fire barrage phase. And that does it for this advanced tips and tricks guide. Most, if not all of these tips can also be applied to ranged Vorkath as well. Thanks for sticking through the video.